Good morning. I've already made these, so I'm not going to be talking you through step by step as I do them, but I just want to show you how easy these adorable little camper gourd ornaments are. My inspiration, you never know where you're going to find some inspiration, and I saw this picture and this, I think it was some magazine. It might have been Real Simple, I'm not sure. And I just saved this as an idea of, oh, wouldn't it be neat to make some little camper ornaments? And all these little she campers are so much in style right now. I thought that's really cute. How do I translate this into an ornament where people will recognize what it is? So I started out with some egg gourds. I actually took 12 of them because I wanted to do a bunch of these. That was the cat jumping. Oh, Kiki, don't knock it over, huh? So here's what's going on. I'm busy, so of course, Spook's here and Kiki's right behind you. So I took the egg gourds and I simply painted them. I painted some red, I painted some orange, and I painted some yellow. I did not paint any green because Chris... Thank you, Kiki. Oh, come here. All right, this is who's trying to steal the feed, little Kiki cat. Mwah. Okay, once again, I did not paint any of them green. I generally try to do ornaments that are not green because green doesn't really show up on a tree. So I knew that I wanted them to look like a camper, and so the first thing I did was I took some quick wood and I made a little trailer hitch on the front and painted those gray, and then I wood burned like a stripe around and painted those white. I painted these kind of a blue so it would look sort of like, give you the idea of the sky and looking out. And I even did little doors. The door does happen to go all the way around. Did little doors with a little door handle, and of course this was all a bunch of painting. So when I was all done, and I even painted a little wheel down there. So when I was all done with that stage, I thought, just don't look like a camper. They need some more 3D like the trailer hitch. And I knew that I had several of these sticks that I had bought to use for shish kebabs, and they were a little bit too short for shish kebabs. So what a great use. I thought I'll use those and I'll make an axle, and you can see it's not even straight, but hanging on a tree, nobody's going to know from here to there. I just kind of aimed with drilling that I would have a spot that I could make it all the way through. And then for the wheels, I know some people have used like bottle caps and things like that. I didn't have anything like that, and I didn't want to put any plastic. So these are actually wine corks, and they're kind of bumpy looking, and I suppose if I put a little white wall around them, they would look even more realistic. I might do that. But I just wanted something that would be 3D, so I simply put the sticks in. Once I put the sticks in, I cut them to the right length and just pressed the cork right into them. To cut the corks, I very carefully put the corks on a chopping board, and I didn't chop because they would just kind of splinter, but I just sort of rolled and rolled like that kind of a motion until they came into slices, and I painted all these little slices. It was pretty easy to stick them on the sticks so that they could dry. And I'm wondering if any of them are a little bit straighter on the bottom. I'm not sure any of them are perfectly straight because they don't necessarily have to be perfectly straight. It just has to give you the idea. I think I'm going to look at trailer tires and see if they have a little bit of a stripe. If they do, I'm wondering if just a little white stripe would finish it off and make it really, really look like a camper. But I'm looking at my inspiration piece, and I can see that the tires do have a little bit of a white stripe and then a red stripe. So maybe that would just be the one touch to just make them slightly more, because I started with corks, so maybe just to make them slightly more realistic would be a little white wall there, a white wall tire. Gosh, they're cute, aren't they? I'd like to see a tree full of these. Here's a quick update. I was tagging all of the ornaments to go into the Christmas in July show, and I did end up putting little white walls on the tires, and doesn't it look cute? I think I'm going to do all of them. Those are my egg gourd Christmas ornament campers. Thanks for watching. Bringing you some more ideas shortly. These were pretty easy to make, pretty quick, and I'll leave links to the products that I used below. Thanks for watching.